Today, our topic is how to develop a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that you can improve your abilities, intelligence, and talents through effort, learning, and persistence. It is the opposite of a fixed mindset, where people believe their qualities are set in stone and cannot change. Developing a growth mindset is one of the most powerful tools you can have in life. It helps you face challenges, learn from failures, and keep growing no matter what happens. Let's talk about how you can develop this mindset and why it matters. First, understand that your brain is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. When you learn something new or solve a difficult problem, your brain forms new connections. This means that intelligence and talent are not fixed. They can grow with effort and practice. For example, if you struggle with math, it doesn't mean you're bad at it forever. It just means you need to practice more and find better ways to learn. The key is to believe that you can improve. To develop a growth mindset, start by embracing challenges. Many people avoid challenges because they are afraid of failing. But challenges are opportunities to grow. When you face a difficult task, remind yourself that it's a chance to learn something new. Even if you fail, you will gain experience and knowledge. Think of failure as feedback, not as the end of the road. Every mistake teaches you something valuable. For example, Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before he invented the light bulb. He didn't see those failures as defeats. He saw them as steps toward success. Next, focus on effort, not just results. In a growth mindset, effort is more important than natural talent. Hard work and dedication can take you further than relying on what you're naturally good at. When you put in effort, you build skills and confidence. Celebrate your hard work, even if the results aren't perfect. For instance, if you study hard for a test but don't get the grade you wanted, don't give up. Be proud of the effort you put in and use the experience to do better next time. Another important step is to learn from criticism. Many people feel hurt or defensive when they receive criticism. But in a growth mindset, criticism is a gift. It helps you see where you can improve. Instead of ignoring feedback or feeling bad about it, listen carefully and think about how you can use it to grow. For example, if your boss tells you that your presentation needs work, don't take it personally. Ask for specific advice on how to improve and practice those skills. It's also important to surround yourself with people who encourage growth. The people you spend time with can influence your mindset. If you're around people who believe in improvement and hard work, you're more likely to develop a growth mindset. On the other hand, if you're around people who complain, give up easily, or believe talent is everything, it can hold you back. Find friends, mentors, or colleagues who inspire you to keep learning and growing. Another way to develop a growth mindset is to set goals and track your progress. Goals give you direction and motivation. They help you focus on what you want to achieve. But it's important to set realistic goals and break them into smaller steps. For example, if your goal is to learn a new language, start with small, achievable tasks like learning a few words a day. As you make progress, you will feel more confident and motivated to keep going. Patience is also key. Developing a growth mindset takes time. You won't change overnight, and that's okay. Growth is a journey, not a race. There will be ups and downs, but the important thing is to keep moving forward. When you face setbacks, remind yourself that they are part of the process. Don't give up just because things get hard. Keep trying, and over time, you will see improvement. Learning to embrace change is another important part of a growth mindset. Life is full of changes, and some of them can be scary. But change is also an opportunity to grow. When something in your life changes, try to see it as a chance to learn and adapt. For example, if you lose your job, it might feel like a disaster at first. But it could also be an opportunity to find a better job or learn new skills. A growth mindset helps you stay positive and open to new possibilities. One of the best ways to develop a growth mindset is to stay curious. Curiosity keeps you open to new ideas and experiences. It helps you see learning as a lifelong adventure. Ask questions, explore new topics, and try new things. For example, if you've always wanted to learn how to play an instrument, take a class or watch online tutorials. Even if you're not great at first, the process of learning will help you grow. Finally, practice gratitude and self-compassion. A growth mindset isn't just about achieving goals. It's also about appreciating the journey and being kind to yourself. When you make a mistake or face a setback, don't be too hard on yourself. Instead, treat yourself with the same kindness you would show a friend. Remind yourself that everyone makes mistakes and that they are part of learning. At the same time, take time to appreciate your progress and the small victories along the way. In conclusion, developing a growth mindset is about believing in your ability to grow and improve. It's about embracing challenges, learning from failures, and putting in effort. It's about surrounding yourself with positive influences, setting goals, and staying curious. Most importantly, it's about being patient and kind to yourself as you navigate the ups and downs of life. A growth mindset won't solve all your problems, but it will give you the tools to face them with courage and resilience. So start today. Take small steps, keep learning, and remember that you have the power to grow. Life is a journey, and with a growth mindset, you can make it a meaningful and fulfilling one.